60 points. Blue will be 65 still. 67 remaining. Not out of his opponent's grasp just yet. One more red after this blue required. This blue required, giving it every ounce of concentration here. This red for 8-6.
Yeah, very impressive. This is the best he's played all day. At the key moment in the match, this will be 3 on the spin for Shaun Murphy. Remember, he wasn't even in these tournaments last year. He didn't get even in the World Grand Prix, never mind the Players and the Tour Championship. So it's been a real turnaround this season. And he's maintaining this form that he's shown the last few weeks. He was runner-up in the Welsh Open. He won the Players Championship. And he's going to be 2 frames away here from winning the Tour Championship.
72.
And when he hits his stride, it's very hard to knock him out of it. You know, he's such a confident competitor, Shaun Murphy, and we're seeing that here. Got that great stomp around the table, hasn't he? That great swagger, which you need. You need self-confidence in this sport. You've got to back yourself.
78.
Yeah, oozes confidence. Well,
85.
he's playing, without doubt, somewhere near his best. And he has been for a few months. He's starting to go through the gears. This looks pretty good as well. Have a look at this first shot, right behind the red. What a positional shot this is.
94.
Fantastic. Nice angle on the red just to drop it down the cushion into the pocket. Yeah, perfect.
94.
What a break this is. It's had to work very, very hard. Look, 1 yellow, 1 brown, 5 blues, 1 pink, 6 blacks.
This black for his 2nd century of the evening. And just illustrates the extent to which he's taken control of the final. His 45th century of the season, so he's joint top of the list now with Judd Trump and Neil Robertson. He's made his move, and it's up now to Kyren Wilson
103.
to find some sort of response. He was in control of this final at one point, but it's slipping away.
$106. $110.
Murphy's now hitting the ball like a dream. So Wilson's going to have to get in early in frames and do what he was doing right at the start, which was making the breaks.
115.
Stop it, Shaun. Oh, very close. 115. Terrific break from Shaun Murphy, his 2nd century of the night. And he's now just 2 away from victory, leading 8-6. So Shaun Murphy very much in the ascendancy here. He's won the last 3 frames. The most recent 115 break. Of course, he'd won the 12th frame with a really good clearance. Kyren Wilson just out of the arena, just trying, I'm sure, pull himself together, because it's not over yet. We've seen matches turn around from here, of course, but the problem is Murphy's starting to look really, really good.
Yeah, but still a long way to go. There could be a few twists and turns, but that man has control at the moment. From 4-0 down, it's been an incredible comeback, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, he's pinched a couple, which of course have made a difference, not just to the scoreline, but psychologically, but he's also now scoring. So it's about Wilson. If he gets chances, he really has got to take them, because Murphy's looking very dangerous. As we come to the end of this Players' Series, it's been a memorable 3 tournaments as ever. Of course, the field reduces from one event to another. This is just on the one-season list. So, OK, there's a few of the stars not here, but the players that are here deserve to be. And they produced the goods, haven't they, this week?
Oh, it's been fantastic. I mean, the 147, the 16 red clearance, the 6 centuries from Kyren in the semi-final.
Take your seats, please.
We've had a host of great matches as well.
15.
Wonderful
Kyren Wilson to break.
And a wonderful place
Thank you.
to play snooker as well. Wonderful crowd tonight.
Kyren Wilson would like to be here a bit longer. He needs to dig in here. There's only 2 in it, but of course, if Murphy wins another one, he's only 1 from victory. This is frame 15.
The one thing Kyren Wilson is blessed with is temperament. And he will keep fighting as long as he has a chance. He certainly won't be thrown in any towels. This match is not over just yet. Okay, the tide is torn, but it can easily turn back very quickly. We've seen it happen so many times. Is he taking this red on? Is he taking it on? He certainly is. Is he pushing the boat out a little bit too much? Red in the previous frame was very difficult. That was another one. Very low percentage.
One. Four. Five.
It's quite an interesting point what Alan McManus made. Shaun Murphy over these, and maybe only over this last season, has become more of a match player. You know, he's got more match play sort of instincts now than he's ever had. I don't know whether that's just more experience. Even everything that he's won, his all-round game is better now, and it has been these last 5 or 6 months since he's back to his form. Even around the table, you watch him, his concentration. He'll take his time. He'll look down on the ground. He's just gathering his thoughts. He knows this is a crunch time in this match. He's seen his opponent push the boat out.
Thank you. 11.
Now's the time to strike. Doesn't want to let
12.
up.
Yeah, I mean, the very fact he's stolen a couple of frames with clearances. Last night he held off Mark Selby, one of the all-time great match players. Definitely got more steel about him, I think, in general, in his game.
$19.
This is a shot that he's normally very good at. Pot the red to the pack, split the pack. Try to be on a colour. As you, oh, is he on the pink? He's had a quick
20.
look. I'm not quite sure. He's walking around. Is that pink potable? Oh, it's close. May come back around from the back of the pocket and have a look.
Well, he could be millimetres away from 9-6 here. This is how big this is.
Yeah, just pick the spot. Oh, and then the balls are so close together. This is very missable. Yeah, it's very missable. Very, very missable.
20.
Or he could be millimetres away from 8-7. That was the difference here on this shot. Pink caught the red. It's handed Wilson the chance he's been looking for. And at this stage of the final, he's surely got to take it. There's the time since he's last potted a ball, 22.5 minutes.
One.
So he's in, and of course we know from what we've seen in this tournament, he can get on a roll, Kyren Wilson. He can score frame after frame. Remember, all 3 matches he's played, he's been 4-0 up in.
Six. Seven.
Just 6 points
14.
behind. Oh, well,
15.
a little bit of adrenaline creeping in to the arm of Kyren Wilson. I'm quite sure that was a big bounce. I mean, it looked like he hit it pretty pacey. That's what adrenaline does to you. Start to hit the ball a little bit harder. He's still okay. Don't think he'll miss this blue, and he has options with reds. Safely in. Good recovery. So, scores all level. He will check the scores at some stage. He those two reds are just past the right middle pocket. Doesn't have to worry about those two. We may gather enough points with high value colours with the loose reds. That will be on his mind, I'm sure.
$27. $28.
I think the encouraging thing here for Kyren Wilson supporters, he's back in that pace he was at earlier on. He's just getting on with it, not prevaricating, looking for problems.
34.
Sensing a real opportunity here in a match that was slipping away from him.
35.
Wow. Would you believe it?
42.
He tried to bring the red away from this right-hand side cushion. Thought he couldn't miss it, but have a look at the kiss on the blue. Thought if he missed that red, he was still going to be on the red into the left centre, but it's gone wrong. Wow. And what a shot he's left with here if he takes this red on. A little wry smile to himself, but he'll be absolutely reeling inside. And this is a tough pot to take on. If he takes it on and misses it, he's bound to leave a red. Doesn't want to play a safety shot. He wants to keep going, but it could be costly. Can't put the cue ball into the bulk area for fear of leaving that red over the left centre. If you got the cue ball somewhere behind the black, that would be ideal. Send the red back up the balk. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. He took it on. He thought there was no option. What a wonderful pot that is.
Yes, and shots like that can make a difference between winning and losing. Had he missed it, it could well have been 9-6. The fact that he's got it, he's given himself a chance still to close to 8-7.
$46.
Glance at the score, 26 points behind, so still a bit of work to do. Two reds and blacks even with these two. Won't be
47.
enough to leave his opponent needing a snooker. So he's going to need one of those safe reds. the ideal colour to take. And I'm thinking a couple of shots away, but the ideal colour to take one of those reds out on the right hand side cushion will be the green. So that's maybe what he's eyeing up. Pink, red, green. Knock one of those reds out into open play.
53.
Well, maybe could do it with the pink as well. He's having a look at the pink now. It'll be a little bit more difficult from the pink, but
$54.
great attempt, but it's gone wrong. It's so much more difficult from the pink, and you're taking a bit of chance. It was a great effort. He has been unfortunate.
Yeah, he sort of gestured to our box as if to say, just give me a break. Just lands on a red there, it's framed to him. Having to settle for safety. 40 in front, 43 on. Remember, he's had a couple of frames stolen from him on the black. But he's sort of keeping his sense of humour just about. And just about is enough in this game.
Yeah, a little tempter here from Kyren Wilson. Does he take the red on into the yellow pocket as we look? Doesn't have to. Could try and get the cue ball back down towards pink and black. Keep the red up in the bulk area. 40-point lead means that if Shaun Murphy gets a chance, he needs two high-value colours with the two reds. It looks like he's shaping up. He doesn't want to refuse anything at the moment. He's taking it on.
There you go, Kyren. You've had a bit of luck at the right time. I think he's felt the running's been going against him. I tell you what, he'll take this all day long. So suddenly, Murphy needs snookers. He's turning into one of those nights, Ken. A lot can happen yet as well.
Absolutely.
Kyren Wilson 1.
Never ceases to amaze you what can happen on this 12x6 green baize. 2 snookers required. Looks pretty good, is it? Ooh. Has he covered it? No, he hasn't.
One.
So pink, he'd be 34 behind, 27 on, still 2 snookers. Has to go in though. We're seeing just how dramatic this sport can be. It's 10 years since snooker came back onto ITV. It started
7.
pretty small. Jill Douglas and Neil Fold having to get up at 4 in the morning to present that tournament from China. But of course, the drama this sport can produce, that's why all these tournaments have come on board. It's because the audience is out there. They're fascinated by just the way the game can go. Little bits of luck as well that we've seen
7.
can turn things. It's a sporting battle, but it's also a psychological duel as well. And you really feel for the guys out there. It means everything to them, of course. Only one, of course, can take the trophy tonight.
Yeah, for all the great breaks that we've seen, century breaks, 147, even 16 red clearances this week. Nothing like dramatic frames like this. We've seen quite a few of them already in this final. Very good. Excellent escape.
Yeah, this is getting you in the mood, Ken, for the World Qualifiers, which you were involved in this week.
Don't remind me. Good effort, but short of pace.
Yeah, Wilson is in control, but not there yet. He played one of the most extraordinary frames we've ever seen, that decider against Anthony McGill at the Crucible 3 years ago in the semis, so he knows that all sorts of things can happen yet. But that fluke, I know he's in front in the frame, but that fluke, it could be a real turning point, because you could tell, looking at him, he thought to that point he was getting no running at all. Suddenly he had some. Now he has a chance to put the yellow away. It's not in, though.
Two.
Yeah, may try and send the green towards the pink and get that cue ball behind the brown. It's one of his options. A little bit pacey. Yeah, just a
Shaun
bit.
Murphy, 2.
Well, he's done that a few times. Now a chance. black is not in a bad position here. I wonder, can he try and hide the cue ball off this top cushion in behind the black? It's no good.
Foul.
Yeah, and Shaun Murphy has conceded the frame, so Kyren Wilson has stopped the rot. He'd lost the previous 3. He's won in it again at 8-7.
Thank you, frame 16.
Well, this
Shaun
Tour
Murphy to
Championship
break.
final has
Take your
turned
seats,
into a
please.
real
Thank
old
you.
tussle now. 8-7 to Shaun Murphy. Kyren Wilson's just won the last frame. Murphy was looking really confident going into it, but it's now got a lot closer. Just everyone's having to settle down here. Yeah, he missed that pink where it just caught the other red. It was so close. Such a tight sort of angle into the pocket. And that made a difference. Wilson got in front, then he fluked frame ball red. It's all happening. Possible 4 frames still to go to decide the winner. This is what we love on a Sunday night, a nice close snooker final.
Yeah, nothing better. Not a possible pot here. This red into this corner pocket. He's got to avoid red left of the blue on the way back. If he misses it. Does he avoid the red? He does. The brown. He hasn't avoided. He's left a half a chance now. If he takes the red on and plays for blue, well, could leave a couple of reds. I'm just wondering, will he play down for the black? No.
He didn't play for either. He played for the green, and he cued it in.
Wow, sweet as a nut. Beautiful.
Five.
Missed one of these reds earlier to the right jaw of the pocket. This time,
6.
right in the heart of the pocket. Reds are all blocking each other, so he's going to have to play some sort of little cannon here. It's okay.
13.
Well, I say it's okay. I thought that red was on into this corner pocket. It's actually gone wrong. What's he spotted? Is he having a look at a plant? Oh. Possible plant, these two reds. Well, he's played a couple of plants already. He's pretty good at them. But got to make it. He has. He's got to make it, and he has done. Oh, wanted a better kiss on the yellow.
14. Yellow ball. Shaun Murphy 14.
Both in the 90s. Pot success. Murphy just in front, 93%, plays 91. Pretty high standard. And for the tournament, look at that, 92% each. So it's been a high standard. Of course, you remember well Kyren Wilson's last match with the 6 centuries. That was sensational. Shaun Murphy's had 2 very tight matches coming in, and this is another one in the final.
He may be on this red, up into the green pocket. Oh, he certainly is. I'll tell you what, he's pulling out some shots this evening. Both players are. This time, he's got to dig down on the cue ball. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. Very easily missed that shot. As I said, he raised the butt of the cue, digging down on the cue ball to get into the pack of reds and hold it for red into this right corner. Wonderful shot, that.
Nine. 14. Fifteen.
Just about. Top side of the blue. Just got a slight angle. There you see it. Just past the line. From pocket to pocket. But the pink is slightly in the way. He's got to get close to that pink here. Needs to slow up. The pink was in the way. It's gone wrong. He's on a red with the rest,
20.
but I would prefer it to being on an easier one. 19 from 20. He's potted with the rest in this match already. Not many as important as this. And he's got it again.
21.
Yeah, just went in so cleanly, didn't it? Right in the middle of the pocket. There's the match stats for rest pot success, both excellent. Both missed just one each. One of his strengths, and he's got many, is he just exudes this sort of calm demeanour, whatever's
28.
happened. He always looks like he's looking forward to playing the next frame. Quite hard to rattle.
$29.
He's one of these players, Shaun, he'd be watching if he wasn't playing. Some players like to sort of think the tournament's not on if they've been knocked out. Not Shaun Murphy, he just loves it. Pure snooker man.
$36.
Quick glance at the score.
$37.
The bottom red of that line of three pots into the right corner pocket. That may be his next choice. This has been a wonderful break. Another perfect positional shot. 58 ahead,
44.
75 remaining. So he needs red, colour red. To go 2 up with a possible treat to play.
45.
Yeah, like I say, this has been very cool. You wouldn't have known he lost the last frame the way he did. Wilson fluking that red.
Yeah, this break
52.
has been exemplary.
53.
And that is the important red. And he's taken these with the greatest of ease. Magnificent response.
Well, all season long, leading into the new year, he was saying,
60.
my game is trending in the right direction. He was telling people he was feeling confident. He thought things
61.
were improving. We started to see it in the new year, of course, in Wales, where he played so well, just was pipped at the line by the milkman. But my word, we saw it come out at the Players' Championship, and we've seen it again this week. He's been challenged, of course, close matches, came back
60.
against Milkins, held off Selby. Right now, he's going to be a frame from becoming Tour Champion. This is one of the hardest
69.
tournaments to win because it's one of the hardest tournaments to get it in the first place. Just 8 players came here to Hull. Will Shaun Murphy be the last man standing? It's up to Kyren Wilson again to try and find something.
76. $77.
He only made 16 centuries last season. If he makes one here, it'll be 46 for this campaign. And that will be
83.
the most anyone's made this season.
$84.
Yeah, that's what great champions do. When it's put up to them, they respond. And we certainly responding here. There's that yellow past the brown.
90.
Certainly does. And it's there.
92.
Well, the control that he's demonstrated in this break has been just exemplary. You wouldn't know it was 8-7 in a major
95.
final the way he's gone about these.
No, he's been inch perfect, hasn't he? There's one time he went out of position, he had to get back in position with a good rest. Oh!
And out of nowhere, he misses the brown.
95.
What's going on? He doesn't know. Maybe a slight miscue there. Anyway, 95 will do. He's 9-7 up, and he's one away from the title. Welcome back. We're just waiting for the players to return. It's 9-7 to Shaun Murphy. Now then, we've got some venue changes for our tournaments next season. British Open will be in Cheltenham. That starts on the 25th of September. The World Grand Prix goes to Leicester, starting next year on the 15th of January. The Players' Championship will be in Telford. That starts on the 19th of February. Tickets will be on sale in the coming week. So they are the venues. British Open Cheltenham, World Grand Prix Leicester, Players' Championship in Telford. Tour Championship, of course, is where the Players' Series ends, and Shaun Murphy will be hoping it ends very soon. He's 9-7 up. He's just put together a great 95. He miscued on the brown, so to be denied the century, but he looked so relaxed, Ken, as he made that break, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. As I said, it was a wonderful response, and particularly, you know, what happened and what Kyren threw at him in the previous frame, and that fluked red, just to come out. The opening red was just sublime. He skewed it in so nicely, got on the brown, and went on to make a majestic 95 break. Shame it wasn't a century, but most importantly, he's just one away now. Kyren Wilson, well, what has he got left? He certainly, he'll give it his all. They call him the warrior, and he's got a big heart, and he's got great temperament. He's going to have to play no-miss snooker to beat this man. In the driving seat, one frame from lifting that cup, but
Thank you, frame 17. Kyren
I
Wilson
always
to
say,
break.
David,
Thank you.
the one to win is
Set
always
them down
the
now,
hardest
please.
one to win. Remains to be seen.
Yeah, and it's all very well as saying Wilson's got to take his chances. He's got to get one first. You know, if Murphy gets in first, that might be it from his perspective. Crowd gave both players good ovation as they returned. It's been a really great game, this.
Playing an aggressive safety shot here. Got to be careful it doesn't knock a red towards the corner pocket. Yeah, good cue ball, but he has left one red. Kyren Wilson, well, he hasn't refused anything tonight. He's certainly not going to refuse this. There's a pathway to try and drop onto the black into the opposite corner.
Oh, what a shot. He didn't play on the black, but what a pot.
Found the gap back to bulk, and it's okay. He's on the green into the left centre, but this is a wonderful putt. Lots of pressure. Well, pressure on every shot now.
This is a bigger shot. There's no safety in this one. He's got to get it. And he has got it.
Four.
You need a lot of nerve to play this game at the highest level. And he's demonstrated it there.
5.
Yeah, well, that's one thing you could say about Kyren Wilson. His
12.
temperament is unquestionable.
Thirteen.
Wow. Did not see that coming. That's just pressure.
Well, I said he might not get the chance. He got it. He got in really well with a good red, a good green, but now it's out of his hands. Shaun Murphy with his first chance to win this title.
One. Eight. Nine.
Ball travelled a little bit further up the table than he would have liked. He's got a slight angle on the black, but not the desired angle he has. Forced the cue ball through. Possible
16.
red into the left centre.
Seventeen.
Yeah, well, didn't look much that shot, but
24.
he was wrong angle. He had to really cue that sweetly to get the action on the cue ball back up for the red. And let's have a look at this. He's almost straight. Cued it beautifully.
$25.
Stolen a couple of key frames today, 2 frames on the black. Just put pressure on Wilson, who made the early running. Make no mistake, he was under it when he was at the table in this frame as well. He was a good chance, though.
32.
Will he get another now?
Yeah, that black was a bit of a shock, I must say, from Kyren Wilson. He potted wonderful long red, wonderful green. Carved out, great opportunity for himself, and then this black, you can't miss at this level. Black's off the spot.
$33.
Wasn't really doing much with the cue ball. He's just dropping the black in, but hit that near jaw. That was it. Oh, wow. Hold on.
38.
Hold on. It's just travelled. Awkward. Put a red into the left corner. Just ran on that fraction. Really wanted to stop it right there. It's no good.
39.
Black is cuttable, but how does he control the cue ball? Can he reach it?
He's got that sort of pain smile on his face, which tells you he's in bits after this. He just needed to get on the black.
Green ball.
Match was probably over. You're going to have to wait. Not over yet. 26 to lead.
Yeah, and he's glued Kyren to the ball cushion. He's got the green in a safe position with a 26-point lead. That may come into play, but how does Kyren get this safe? This may take some time working out. Not straightforward this by any means. Sometimes when you're backed into a corner like this, they may come out fighting and trying to fight your way out of trouble. Don't think he's going to take this red on and trying to find a route back to ball, but
Foul. Enemies. Shaun Murphy 4.
I'm not quite sure what he was trying. Is he playing off 2 cushions, trying to clip one of these reds on the left-hand side of the table? Maybe he is. He's trying to clip maybe those 2 reds that are very close together. Trying to clip them on the way back up the table.
Well, it's such an intricate shot, isn't it? If he gets them too thick, he's leaving a lot on.
He may have one more go.
Shaun, thank you.
But if he misses it this time, he'll be warned. It's an extravagant shot, this. It's close, but now he's in trouble.
Anyways, Shaun Murphy 4.
Yeah, he can't play that again. Because he can see a red fall, the warning will come. We don't want the final to end like this.
So now.
You ever seen a tournament lost missing 3 in a row?
There you go. Well, he knows what's coming.
No, we don't want to see that, Kyren. Definitely don't want to see that.
Okay, so I have to warn you if the base foul is next time, you lose the frame.
Well, he's taking it in good spirits with all the pressure that's on him. That's really, really nice to see. At this level of sport. What does he do? Is he going to be forced into having a go at this red? Is he going to try and leave the cue ball near his top cushion?
Match has been going just over 5 hours. Kyren Wilson needs to find something here to keep it going a bit longer.
May feel he has to take this on. Doesn't want to go down playing a bad safety shot. If he's going to go down, he might go down fighting. Is he going to take this red on?
He was in trouble, and now he's in more because Shaun Murphy comes back to the table 34 in front with his second chance to wrap this up.
One.
And what a turnaround in fortunes this season for Shaun Murphy. It was Winston Churchill who defined success as going from failure to failure without any loss of enthusiasm. Shaun Murphy was nowhere last season. He wasn't in any of the Players' Series events, but his enthusiasm for snooker, his love of the sport, has helped him drag himself out of the doldrums.
8.
And now this is an all-time high, a chance to win another big title, hot on the heels of the Players' Championship, going into the biggest one of
9.
all, the World Championship.
Yeah, he's only a few putts away now. What a turnaround. And what a turnaround in this match alone. 4-0 down. Didn't have any
60.
table time. 2 centuries from his opponent in those first 4 frames. Completely dominating the match. But the interval came at a good
17.
time. Got himself together. And what a turnaround it's been.
Yeah, and this blue will leave Kyren Wilson needing snookers. It looks like Shaun Murphy's title. But there's always a twist in the tail in this sport. 2 snookers needed, but he ain't there yet. That's why he's looking like that, because he knows things can happen yet. As long as they're still playing, things can happen. You're going to have to wait a bit longer for the presentations.
Well, touch and ball, which is not too bad because he can possibly put another colour safe here. So it gives him that advantage. Wow, he's trying to hide the cue ball behind the green.
Shaun Murphy 22.
I would have liked to have put a pink or blue safe there, maybe. Might have been a better option, but he's still in total control. Oh, and that may be the end. Red over the corner pocket.
Yeah, he's going to let Murphy have his moment here. Kyren Wilson has played some great snooker this week. He really has. Shaun Murphy, he's just playing some terrific stuff this year. We've seen it really since the turn of the new year. Runner-up in Wales, winner at the Players, and winner again here this evening. It'll be his 11th ranking title.
7.
Well played, Shaun, says Kyren Wilson. And the resurgence of Shaun Murphy continues. Champion at the Players' Championship a few weeks ago. He's conquered the field at the Tour Championship here in Hull. He's beaten Kyren Wilson by 10 frames to 7. And it's an all-time high for the magician.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a week in Hull. And what a finish to our season on ITV. Another round of applause for both players, please. Kyren, at times this week you have played some absolutely brilliant snooker, and having seen Shaun take the lead, you were close to mounting the comeback, but not quite to be tonight.
Yeah, 2 frames in particular that stick out. You know, I felt I was quite unlucky to not be 5-3 up. I had Shaun in all sorts of trouble, and the next thing I know, I'm in trouble from an incredible escape. So I couldn't really do anything with a red, and I've stuck it over the middle. Shaun held his bottle well and ended up 4 each. So a bit disappointed to not be 5-3 up, and you know, I missed a bit of a tricky-ish red to go 7-5 up, and you know they're big frames, and against somebody of Shaun's class, you can't afford to do that.
Overall, though, you have been superb this week, almost record-breaking with those 6 centuries in that match, and you've got great positives to take from this run heading into the Crucible.
Yeah, you know, it's been well documented. It's been a very, very difficult month for me and my family. It's great to have them up with me. You know, he's living the dream. He's got VIP round his neck. So, yeah, it's you know, I've literally had no practice at all coming into this event. So to achieve what I've achieved, it's a complete bonus to get to the final. So, yeah, look out for the Worlds when I've actually got some prep behind me.
Listen, they don't call you the Warrior for nothing. You have done the family proud, and we keep our fingers crossed that Bailey continues to get better.
Thank you.
Kyren Wilson, ladies and gentlemen, and good luck for the Worlds. Wonderful in Wolverhampton and huge in Hull. You've done the double.
Can't believe it. I'm absolutely over the moon. You mentioned yesterday, you know, this is the first time I've ever won 2 ranking events in a season. You know, my career's been a little bit up and down, should have been better. But, you know, the last few months I've hit a real strong vein of form, and I'm just delighted. I would like to say, just before we go any further, you know, I think Kyren is an absolute model, role model professional, does everything right on and off the table. And, you know, big things are coming for Kyren, of that there's no doubt.
How, of course. How close is this? It's not the Worlds, but how close is this to the top of your list of achievements? You're now an 11-time ranking event winner. This is the big one. This is the top 8 on the one-year list. This must mean a huge amount.
Yeah, you know, the guys out in social media land call this the 4th major. So to get my name on it, to join Neil and Ronnie as the only players to have won all 3 of the Players Series events, and I think I've, you know, got the sort of all the set of the ITV events. You know, I'm very, very proud. But I've got some great people around me, some great support. This isn't a single, you know, this isn't a single effort. There's lots of people with me, and I'm very thankful. Thank you.
And you showed your class from 4-0 down. The only other time you've come from 4-0 down in a ranking final, you won the World Crown in 05. The omens are good.
I can't remember that long ago, to be honest with you, Rob. What I would say, I think, about comebacks, you know, we're performers, we live for these moments being out here. This crowd over the weekend have been absolutely phenomenal. Thank you for your support, guys. You've been absolutely immense. And it gives us it gives us that little extra something, you know. It gives us that little bit of extra fire. No one wants to play behind closed doors. Thank you for spending your money and coming to watch us. You made the difference. Thank you.
Brilliant stuff. Shaun, you are the tour champion. You are back to your best. Ladies and gentlemen, your champion in Hull, Shaun Murphy.
Now it's time for the official trophy presentations. Please welcome your presentation party, WPBSA Chairman Jason Ferguson and Jewel Bits Head of Sportsbook, Ross Haffey. And now collecting his runners-up medal, please show your love and appreciation for the warrior, Kyren Wilson. And now we present to you the winner of £150,000 collecting the 2023 Jewel Bits Tour Championship Trophy. It's the magician, Shaun Murphy! The last of the ITV Super Series Champions Crown, Shaun Murphy of the Jewel Bits Tour Championship. Once again, thank you very much for your incredible support here at home. Make sure you keep an eye on our social media and online, WST.tv, for latest information on tickets and more. Thank you very much once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, super fans around the world. We wish you all a safe journey home.